Ever wondered why you work so hard, yet your bank balance never seems to grow? You're not alone. The truth is, it's not just about how much you earn. It's about what you do with it. Welcome to Money Habits Revealed, the place where we expose the silent habits that are draining your wealth and teach you how to break free. In this video, I'm breaking down 10 sneaky habits that are keeping you poor, even if you're earning good money. Some of them will surprise you, but once you spot them and fix them, your whole financial life will start to change. Let's go. The number one habit that is keeping you poor, even if you're earning good money, is living above your means. Got a raise? Congrats. But wait, a new car? Fancy dinners? Lifestyle upgrades? That's lifestyle inflation. And it's one of the biggest reasons people stay broke. Truth check. If your income goes up but your savings don't, you're not leveling up. You're leaking. What to do? Track every expense for 30 days. Save 20% of your income. Delay upgrades until your savings are solid. Number 2. Not paying yourself first. Most people pay bills, buy stuff, then try to save what's left. And there's never anything left. The wealthy, they save first. Truth check. Do you have an emergency fund with 3 to 6 months of expenses saved? If not, you're vulnerable. What to do? Automate savings, 10% minimum. Treat saving like a non-negotiable bill. Watch it grow over time. Number 3, relying on one income source. You could make $5,000 a month and still be broke if your only income stream dries up. Truth check. If your job ends today, would your income continue tomorrow? What to do? Start a side hustle or freelance gig. Create digital products. Invest in passive income sources, stocks, real estate, or online businesses. Number 4, using debt to fund your lifestyle. There's good debt, and then there's using credit to buy things you don't need. That debt is draining your future. Truth check. Still paying interest on something you barely use or value? What to do? Avoid buy now, pay later. Cut up credit cards if needed. Use the debt snowball method to eliminate what you owe. Number 5, avoiding financial education. You spend years learning your job, but when was the last time you studied money? Truth check. Do you know more about your favorite Netflix show than investing or budgeting? That's a red flag. What to do? Read one finance book a month. Follow financial YouTubers. Take a free course on money management. Number 6, no clear financial goals. Wishing for wealth isn't a plan. Goals give you direction and discipline. Truth check. Do you know how much you want to save this year? Or your net worth target? What to do? Set smart goals. Break them down into weekly actions. Review progress monthly. Number 7, letting emotions control your money. Stressed, sad, bored. If your solution is shopping, you're sabotaging your success. Truth check. Do you treat yourself when life gets tough? What to do? Use a 24-hour rule before purchases. Journal your spending triggers. Replace shopping with healthier habits. Walks, workouts, and calls with friends. Number 8, comparing yourself to others. Trying to keep up with influencers, friends, or neighbors? That's a fast track to debt. Truth check. Have you ever bought something just to match someone else's lifestyle? What to do? Unfollow people who make you feel less than. Focus on your financial lane. Remember, looking rich and being rich are not the same. Number 9, ignoring the small leaks. It's not always the big purchases. $5 here, $10 there. It adds up fast. Truth check. Can you list every subscription you're paying for right now? What to do? Audit your bank statements. Cancel what you don't use. Create a small, fun money budget. Number 10, saying I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. Waiting is the most expensive habit of all. Truth check. Have you been planning to save or start investing for more than 3 months? What to do? Start with $1 today. Open that account. Download that app. Progress beats perfection. Being broke isn't just about money. It costs you peace, opportunities, and sometimes your dreams. When most people think about being broke, they immediately think of numbers. Low bank balances, unpaid bills, and rising debt. But the truth is, being broke isn't just a financial condition. It's an emotional, mental, and spiritual burden that slowly eats away at the quality of your life. Being broke costs you your peace of mind. You wake up worried and go to bed stressed. You lie awake thinking about how to stretch what little you have to cover what feels like a mountain of needs. You second-guess every purchase. You avoid looking at your bank app. And even when you smile in public, deep down, there's a quiet anxiety gnawing at you, reminding you that you're not okay. That kind of stress doesn't just affect your wallet. It affects your health, your relationships, your sleep, and your self-worth. It also costs you opportunities. When you're constantly trying to catch up, you can't afford to take chances. You can't invest in that course, attend that seminar, or move to that new city. You miss out on the job that required a small relocation budget. You say no to things you want to say yes to, not because you lack the talent, but because you lack the cash. And the worst part? You start believing those opportunities weren't meant for you anyway. Being broke robs you of your freedom. You can't travel when you want, help loved ones when they're in need, or take a break when you're exhausted. Every decision you make is limited by what you don't have. And even if you're rich in potential, your reality feels painfully small. Your world shrinks. Your options narrow, and you start to settle for less, not because you want to, but because you feel you have no other choice. But perhaps the greatest cost of being broke is that it quietly steals your dreams. It convinces you that your big ideas are foolish, that your goals are unrealistic, and that success is for other people. You put off your passions year after year, promising yourself that someday you'll have the time or money to pursue them. But someday rarely comes when you're stuck in survival mode. Dreams need breathing room. They need time, focus, and a sense of safety. And if your basic needs aren't being met, your mind is too consumed with making ends meet to imagine a bigger life. Being broke doesn't just affect how you live, it affects how you see yourself. You might start to feel like a failure. You might avoid social gatherings out of embarrassment. You might lose confidence in your decisions. You might start settling for toxic environments, jobs, relationships, or routines, just because they seem better than nothing. But here's what you need to hear today. You are not broken. Your habits might be, your mindset might need work, but you are not the problem. You can rebuild. You can reset. You can break out of the paycheck-to-paycheck trap and create a life filled with options, not just obligations. Financial freedom isn't just about money. It's about having the power to say yes to the things that matter. Yes to rest. Yes to impact. Yes to purpose. Yes to the life you were meant to live. It starts with one decision. Refuse to stay stuck. Learn, grow, act. You don't have to be a millionaire overnight. You just have to start making better choices. Small ones, every day. And those small choices, they add up. They turn into momentum. They build wealth, not just in your bank account, but in your peace, your confidence, and your future. Being broke might be your starting point, but it doesn't have to be your story. Here is the action plan you need to start now. Write down 3 bad money habits you have. Pick one small action to change each one. Set a savings goal for this month. Research one new stream of income this week. Track every dollar for 30 days. Small changes, daily steps, big results. Don't just make money, master it. You work hard. You deserve more. Don't let bad habits steal your future. Like this video if it helped you. Share it with someone who needs it. Comment below which habit hit you hardest. And don't forget to subscribe for more weekly tips on mastering your money and your mindset.